Hello guys, this is Agatech FX again on volatility indices, another indicator, another cool, same strategy. It's just the same thing, everybody creates his own strategy and share around and sell for $200, $500. People buy, they make profit with it, and they resell and resell and resell and resell and resell and resell. It doesn't stop me from giving this indicator, selling it one by one, but I gave an opportunity for everyone that wants to catch the opportunity. If you want to catch the opportunity, good. If you don't want to catch the opportunity, it's left for you. You don't force a horse to drink on the river. Just take the horse to the river and let it be. So without further ado, let's take a look at the second indicator, because I don't have anything to teach. I just want to show you that it also has its own settings. This has its own settings, this has its own settings too. Now let's get it on. It's clear for you guys, the same thing, but the only thing I added here is moving average, and this is a called moving average, and this is also moving average of 2. This is moving average 2. This is moving average of 12. You see that? 2 and what? 12. Alright, so with no further ado, let me show you guys how it works. I've talked on this support and resistance and how it works. Every untested support must be tested, every untested resistance must be tested. Now looking to this forward, okay, let's see if there's an opportunity today, being 25th of July 2019. So this is the date below here. Let's scroll back and see if there is. This is where 24th stopped. This is where 24 stopped, which is I guess here, and 25th started from this spot. Now let's see if we can cut, or if we will catch any opportunity in the market today. Yes, there's opportunity in the market, like 2 or 3 or 4 opportunities which we can take and get out. Understand? Every day there's opportunity in the market, every single day, every moment. If you miss one will occur. Now let's see the opportunity. From here to this point, it's very clear to you guys. This is a sell signal, and looking below the indicator, you see the second one, the red, a sell signal. Then the 2 moving average crosses over the 12 moving average. You see that? And a sell signal there appears. You don't enter on this candle first. Then the second candlestick occurs. You don't enter the second candlestick. You wait. Then below here, you see a crossover again. You see, did you see this crossover? Then it now went down. The third candlestick, you pick a trade on the third candlestick or fourth candlestick. You pick a trade. Let's assume you pick a trade on the fourth candlestick. When this one expires, you pick a trade from here, and it drops to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You close out. You get out on the market, and that 5 is just the middle of this spot here. You get out of the market. You are done. Remember, this indicator below helps to filter out all this buy and sell signal you see above this plus. How? When you look below here, you see there's no cross. You understand? There was no cross here, so all these things just a fake out. Is a fake out. There was no cross here. You see a little touch, a little kiss, and it went back. There was no what? Signal here. So this is the first opportunity that they would have caught in the market today. Now let's continue again. Then a buy signal occur here. 2 moving average crossing over 12. A buy signal here. Now a buy signal has already occurred below this point. See where the buy signal already occurred here. You understand? A buy signal already occurred, but it was a ranging pattern. So if you are smart enough to look, you have this indicator and look very well, you understand that this indicator has crossed over 0 up here. It has crossed over 0. Remember, another buy entry here. This was increasing a little. Another buy entry here. You've seen this big expansion of color, and you see this one too. Remember this. Remember, don't always take a look at this white one middle here. This white middle one here. Then this 2 MACD line crossed over this line. Now it's, if you pick a trade on the third candlestick, 1, 2, 3, you pick 1, 2, 3, 4, you close, or 5, you close a trade from here to here. From here to here is a very huge profit in volatility 75. Remember guys, from here to here is a huge profit. if you let's assume you have a large capital in your account and you pick from just from here to this spot, making whooping more, let's whoop like $1,000 or plus. So if you, that's why you're called by catching a good entry. Now let's take a look at this one too. You see this buy and sell, a sell signal, a cross here, but there is still blue line on top of this place. You neglect the trade, it's going to range. Make sure you confirm a complete entry. This one was second one we entered, Abi. Okay, right? Am I right? Yeah, this was the first opportunity. This one was second opportunity, and here's the another third opportunity here. Now a crossover here. It began to trend up. You didn't enter. Then the two moving average crosses over the 12 moving average. It went up. You are sure of the uptrend, right? It's an uptrend now. The 2 is on top of the 12. You are now sure it's an uptrend, right? Cool. Now wait for a good entry. It began to give you a pin bar, hammer, pin bar, hammer. If you have that fear, if you don't have that fear, if you're not being tensed up, if you're a good trader, if you're not being tensed up, you're not adding emotion in the trade, you can pick that buy and take your profits here or anywhere or anytime you see a breakout. So before today elapses, there's still another opportunity here. See another support, so it's another resistance. Sorry guys, another resistance here. You see a signal, you see a sell, but it has been ranging. When you see such thing, you hold your trade. Even if you enter here, you keep holding, because this is the 2 has crosses over the 12. But remember, I said 1. You either enter on 2, 3 or 4 candlestick, guys. It's either you enter on 2 or 3, 4 2, 3, 4 candlestick. Note that. So reason why I said enter on 2 and 3 or 4 candlestick is, if one closes below, this third one try to close below, because this is the timer below here. This is the timer. I read timer on it, so I watch the time. This is 5 minutes time frame. I watch the time, or also with the candle pattern, candlestick. So if one closes below and second one try to close below, I enter the trade, because definitely it's going to be a sell. That's why I said you shouldn't enter when you see such even you see this thing already. If you see it, allow it to close. Second one will close. If second one closes below, you wait. For example, like here now, a signal, sell signal. You see second one, first one closes. The second one will try to close. I pick a trade. Even if it's from here to here, it's a profit. From here to here is a very big profit. From this spot now, I highlighted. From this spot I highlighted now, the top candlestick, to this spot now, there's this candle here. Is a very cool profit. You see just this small thing you see here. It's a very cool, big profit. If you have a large account, if you have a small account, it's also a good profit. So there's nothing to start talking about. I've tell you guys, 2 moving average 12. The below one is another indicator. This one is another indicator too. Support and resistance, and I have my candle pattern here. So this is the last video I will do. This is the last video I will do on volatility. I still have more strategies, but this is the last video I will do and upload about volatility. So all you need to do is do the needful. Let's put it that way. Then, so this indicator is very simple and very straight. You can also use it on what? On currency pairs, if you are smart enough. So I repeat, this is the last video on volatility or any indices trading, because you can use all these indicators. I've just did 1, 2, 3 or 4 videos now on volatility or any this index platform. Then you don't use it on crash and boom. Crash and boom is another different pattern of trading. It's another different. Some people say it's kind of dangerous, right? Good, but it's another different pattern of trading, which is very lucrative. Which is where you can milk some. You can milk some money. All right. Some people ask me this question. Let me throw this before I close off. Some people ask me question. Say, Zakatek, please. You say you don't lose trade. What do you mean by that? Yes. Yes. I don't lose trade. Do you know how I don't lose trade? All right. Let me show you guys something. Show you what I mean. I don't lose every day. I don't lose any day. Let me show you guys what I mean. It doesn't mean I don't lose on Forex. It doesn't mean I don't lose. But let me show you what I mean by I don't lose. For you to correct yourself before you start thinking that this guy is lying. Now, 2 things are involved, guys, and here is the mathematics. First is Forex. Forex is either I win a trade or I lose a trade. Losing is part of the game, guys. Listen, take note of that. Losing is part of the deal. You don't just win every time. You're not God. It's only God that can win every time. Losing is part of the game. The person that created Bob lost how many times before he got the perfect one, which I and you are using now. Now, indices, which is volatility indices, which is binary, win or lose is involved. Now look at what I do now. Remember, loss is part of the game. Yes, I've said that before. Now, coming to, if I lose in Forex here, indices pays double. I hope you're getting the scenario now. If I lose in Forex, indices pays double. Many a times, both of them pays very well. But anytime I lose in Forex, if I trade Forex and have a short loss of maybe $50, maybe I make profit and I have a loss of $50 or $20 there. Though the profit may cover up the $50, but I'll come back to indices and make that money, double it. So that's why I said I lose trade in Forex. I'm not a guru like that. So I lose trade in Forex. But coming to indices, I double it. I like make like 4. If I lose 50, I make 200 in indices. The whole day I've covered a lot. So that's why I said I don't lose. Be smart. I don't know how it just God's grace. I know all these things. It's just the grace of God. It's just the knowledge. I don't know is it because I studied physics in school. I don't know whether it's because I studied physics, because I like calculations. I like calculate things. I play with numbers. I do things to know what's up. Forex is all about algorithm and other movements. So it's be calculative. So I don't know why. I don't know if just basically it's just God's grace and wisdom. So the more I know, the more I share. So the more I share, the more God, shower me with His own wisdom. That's what I need. Just wisdom. God, give me your wisdom to expand. Give me your wisdom to bless lives. That is it. But people you want to bless their life. I don't know what is happening. Well, we are humans. We don't understand ourselves. All right. There's no much thing to explain here. We've showed you guys the opportunity on 25th. If you still go back on 24, then remember this helps me to filter out silly noise. This here helps me to filter out silly noise in the market. That's what I mean. Filter out silly noise like signal, all these signals, buy, sell. There was no cross here. For example, from here to here, there's no cross, but you have a buy, sell signal here. There was no cross here. So it helps me to filter out trends. And when there is a very wide movement, you pick a trade. A very wide movement of this indicator, very wide movement of a cross, like this cross here, and a wide one, you pick a trade. Now there was a cross here and a tiny one, you don't pick a trade. There was a wide movement here, you pick a trade. You see that? A wide movement. Then there was a wide movement. You see a wide movement here, you pick a trade. That's why I said this. Had it been I pick the trade from here to here, I would make profit. But this is my demo account on my trading system. This is my trading laptop. Let's go back again on 24th. Okay. Here is 24th. Started from here. Then it is opportunity on 24th. You see opportunity on 24th. A buy, a crossover. You pick a trade. You close. Now from here to again, you see another opportunity. 2 crossing over the 12. You see a buy. You see a crossover. You pick a trade. A wide opening and also a little wide opening. You pick a trade. You see a sell trend. You see a sell trend. A sell signal here. Let's look at it here. And below this spot there was a little crossover and it's a tiny moving tiny moves here. You allow it. You allow it. You already know is a sell trend. It's just dancing Yahoo. It's just dancing Michael Jackson here. Dancing, playing with your emotions, playing with you shouting, Jesus is going to buy. He's going to. You be doing that in your mind. You don't do that. And you see a sell signal, you confirm yes. Let me see what's going to happen. A very big wide, you pick a trade. Just 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5 candlestick, you get out on the markets, which with a good profit. You can enter if you are sure of it. If you see a trade and you know it's a trade, you can enter like 4 or 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a trade and hold. Whenever it gets to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you go back, come down, click close, and close out of your trade. So there's not much to talk about here. I've lectured few things that you need to know. So which other thing am I going to talk about? Please guys, if you know any other thing you want me to talk about, just tell me. Then lastly, I repeat again, I will not teach crash and boom. I will not upload it here. I think many people are scared of trading crash and boom, but I want to give you what you need to do. If you are a working class guy, crash and boom is not for you. It's only if you just open up I just see an uptrend, you can pick a trade in an uptrend movement and just close maybe 1 or 2 candle and get out. Then if you are a complete full-time trader that always stay on system, maybe in the morning you stay on system from 7 o'clock, after eating maybe 8 o'clock till 12:01, you're off. Crash and boom is for you. You can be making, if you have a good profit in crash and boom, a good capital in crash and boom, crash or boom, not together. It's crash is different, boom is different. Understand? So if you have a good capital in a day, you'll be making whooping not less than. Let me not lie to you, Sha. If you have capital in a day, you're making whooping not less than, let me say, a $500. If you have a good capital, oh, I didn't say small capital. Then you have a small capital like $100. Maybe in a day, you're making like $20 or $50 if you are consistent, seeing any crash, any boom, making such amount, then the same thing with boom. So these are the things you need to know, guys. These are the things we need to know about crash and boom. Is what is sweet, guys. It's very sweet. If you understand what I'm trying to tell you, it's sweet. So even if you lose in Forex, crash and boom is going to make it for you. If you lose in Forex, like you trade Forex, you lose $3, $10 a day is enough. If you lose in Forex like $200 in Forex, 2 days is for you to recover, or a day for you. If you have a good capital in binary, a day for you is okay to recover, even double the money you lost. So everybody has his own way of trading, but it requires a sacrifice to get something. I know what I sacrificed to learn all these things. Understand? I take risk. I take high risk, guys. I take risk. People that know me knows I take risk. If you tell me a strategy is sold for 1,000 and I know the strategy, I've been seeing result in the strategy. Well, let me not say anything, Sha. Alright, I'm done talking. This is my last video on volatility. Thank you guys and God bless you. This is Zagatech FX signing off. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video if you want to share, and it's a choice. Share the video if you desire to share the video. Invite your friends to learn, invite your friends to make money. I alone cannot finish $5.3 trillion pumped into Forex markets or financial markets every single day. I didn't say monthly, I didn't say weekly, I didn't say 2 days. Every single day. Like today, 5.3 trillion. Tomorrow, another 5.3 trillion. Who's going to eat those money? Come on, invite your friends. Let them learn all those things. Let them continue taking their shares, Take their shares, take their, small token. Just pick it small, pick it small. Remember, guys, a little drop of rain forms mighty ocean. And secondly, don't be greedy. So here are the rules before I close off. Here are the rules of trading. 1, your emotion first. Your heart, your emotion. You need to have a heart of these people that plays betting club or place bet or bet Nigeria or Sporty Bet or Naira Bet or any kind of bet. You need to have that kind of heart, because if they can bring out 50,000 naira in their pocket, or 50 pounds or 500 pounds or anything, and play a bet. If they lose, they'll feel that pain they lose. But coming back tomorrow, now you see them coming back with another one. Maybe it will come back with $1,000. You'll be like, it's not the person that lost 500 pounds or 5,000 naira or 50,000 naira that is back again to play another bet. So you'll be asking if you should have that kind of heart of trading Forex, my dear. Everybody will be making money, but what kills everybody, what most thing you need to conquer first is your emotion. That is 90% is emotion. Listen very carefully. 10% is practice, knowledge, and knowledge. Then discipline and your emotion as in to know how to conquer it is 90%. So if you can do that, when you fund your money, when you put your money in the Forex, you just trade it and be sure of your trend, take it and go. Be sure of your trade, take it and go. If the trade goes against you and you're sure that you analyze very well, that should be a market sentiment. I'm talking about Forex. For volatility, it's the same thing. So always take note of that. Don't stop. If you are trading and practicing with demo accounts, yes, it's good to double your account in demo account. It's good to double. You trade with practice, you trade with caution. But coming to live account, you understand what I'm trying to say. When you fund your account to trade live account, you understand what I mean by trading with emotion. So I've been in that situation long time ago. So I'm trying to let you know to know how to conquer those things. Understand? So I have no much word to talk about, because I begin to lecture about Forex. I don't know, maybe this video will take like 2 hours. So guys, Thank you. God bless you. This is Agatech FX signing off. Peace. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Share to your friends, and what else? Bye for now.